Alright team, welcome to something that's very near and dear to my heart. Growing up, I remember I always loved the Sega Dreamcast. It had to be one of my favorite retro consoles, and I really think it was underappreciated and didn't get the respect and longevity that it truly deserved. But without mentioning that, you can't go the Sega Dreamcast without mentioning Shenmue. This is an unrivaled classic that has literally introduced so many mechanics that we take for granted today into the mainstream gaming world. Things like the day and night cycle, real time in general, living environments, all these things were brought in from this game way back in 1999, I believe it was. But this is a game that I've always wanted to do on my channel, and I've just never started it up. And thankfully we've had this HD remake of it. It's unbelievable that they've created this and given it to us on the PS4. Now I know it's a little bit older, but you know what, this is one of my favorite games, and I think it's due time that we put it up here on the channel. So if you like the videos and if you like this game, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. The introduction is pretty long, so let's get right to it.
Ryo-san, I'm alright, but Hazuki-sensei...
My father? Fukusan! Ryo-san! Fukusan! Father!
Stay back, Ryo. For the last time, where is the mirror? I've no intention of telling you. Hmm? Yeah!
Father! Why you...
Now then. No matter how often you ask, I'll never tell. No, don't! Hand over the mirror. Or else, your son. Wait! The mirror, it's buried under the cherry tree. Sun Ming.
Zhao?
That's the name of the man you killed in Moon Swoon.
It can't be. You!
Get up. I'll allow you to die like a warrior.
Father!
Benmi-sama, we have it.
Forgive me for leaving you alone. What are you saying? Father! Your friends. Keep friends. Those you love close to you. No. Father! No!
A letter for Hazuki-sensei.
Alright, so to start it all off, this is our notepad. He keeps notes of everything that goes on in the game inside here, and we what happened that day in the dojo is the newest note we have, and we will have to reference this back often to figure out what we're doing next. But here we are in Ryo's room, and it's quite nostalgic if you've ever played this before. A couple of new features that were added to this game included the right stick being able to look around the screen like this, but you didn't really have that option to use on the fly at any time. But let's get started right off the bat. There's some collectibles in here we can get. So we got a cassette tape here, if we can look at it. Alright, the Shenmue soundtrack. It's kind of cool how the music for the game is kind of just built into the game, and you find it as little collectibles. In this game it was special because you could do little things, like it's totally doesn't need to be done, but you can turn this on. And you know, there's not huge things, but at the time, things like opening a drawer like this was crazy to do. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but cassette player. So it's kind of cool. At any time, there's a revamped menu option right here, and you can go to things like the cassette player, and if you want to, you can pop in whatever CD you have or cassette, and off it goes, just like that. Kind of a cool little touch for a game back then. It also keeps track of the collectibles you can get, the moves you have. There's a whole decent sized move list. Save and whatnot. Alright, I think we got some more things in the drawers here before we head out of the bedroom. Let's see. Photo of all the homies. And the bottom one, does it have anything? Yep, one more cassette. You can also open up these all the drawers and stuff in his dresser here, but none of them have any items in them. They just open up to little things like that. Even the I think even the closet you might be able to open up. I'm not sure though. Oh, maybe not. I thought you could. But in any case, let's head out of the room.
Ryo-san, you should still be resting.
I'm fine, really. And you? Are you alright?
Yes, but I must keep busy, otherwise I'll get depressed.
I understand. But you needn't work too hard.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I have this for you. This is for today. From tomorrow, I'll leave it on top of the shoe cabinet every day.
Do you know where Fukusan is?
Fukahara-san? I believe he's in the dojo.
Really? Thanks.
Alright, so that gives us our first notebook update. I should go to the dojo and ask Fukusan. So that's our primary objective, but we're going to take a look around the house first, because there's a couple of different memories and things like that we can trigger just based off of looking. I think we have one here at these at this food. You can do it. Turn around. Controls are a little sluggish. There we go.
Ryo, while you're still sleeping in bed, farmers are working hard in the fields, carefully picking carrots one by one. So how can you waste them like that?
Okay, I'll eat them.
Good. That's my boy.
I don't know what his big hate on was for carrots. I love those things. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so let's keep looking around. We do have a run button, but it doesn't really work too well here in the house. I think we go into here, we get into the living room, and there's a cool little Easter egg in here. If we look down, we can open this up. And ta-da! A Sega Saturn, weirdly enough. So this basically is here because you can win some of the games that are in the arcade that we'll see later on. You can win them and actually play them here at your house. And like something like that was revolutionary at the time. So there's definitely some more things to take a look at throughout the house here. So let's head down. I think this is a bathroom right here. Yeah. So basically the one room in the house that doesn't have anything. It's even a weird looking toilet. Oh, how are you gonna sit on that thing? Alright, so let's get out of here. Now we got a couple of different rooms and a couple more sequences we can see. Oh, this is the prayer room. Got a little something here we can do.
I will get them, Father.
Alright, we got some, looks like a pack of, oh, no. Nothing in there. Grab these though, some matches. Most of these items are just for show. You might use them once in the whole game type of thing, but it's more just, I guess, the nostalgia and the novelty of, at this time, collecting items and stuff like that, because games back then weren't quite as detailed and intense. Alright, so there's no going through those walls. We can get into this door. Okay, this is his dad's room. We got some stuff going on here as well. Might as well get the light. It was the first thing that it targeted, so why not? I'll check out this letter.
Dear Ryo, those who follow the path of a warrior must be ready to die. In order to stand by their convictions. Live for one's convictions. Die for one's convictions. That is how I lived my life. Ryo, it is up to you to discover your path and follow it through.
My father must have known that Lan Li was coming.
Okay, that's pretty much it for this room, except we're gonna go into the drawer here. Pull out this box.
What's this key for? A key? But to what?
Mysterious key. So we're gonna keep that on us for now. We don't need it till
This may come in handy.
We don't need it till way later in the game. But if you don't pick it up now, and if you're looking for it for the first time and you didn't think to look there, it can cause you a real pain in the ass. So what's through here? This is back into the main hallway. Okay. So that's where we started. So let's head down to the other side of the house. Because I know there's a couple more rooms. I think this is Fuxan's room. Yeah, it is. There's nothing really in here, but there's a very cool couple of Virtual Fighter posters. Awesome nod to that. Sega's proud of its work, and so it should be. And I think this is the last. That's not even a door. Thought there was one more. Yeah, right here. I think this is Ine-san's room, which has a whole lot of nothing going on in it. Yeah, okay. Oh, we're gonna get around these walls. Alright, so let's head out of the house. Enough lollygagging in here. There's also a phone that works here, which was a pretty cool feature back in the day. You can call it a number of different numbers. None of them really accomplish much, but it's still cool to be able to use. Let's get out. I'll tell you this much, those load screens between, that's not me editing anything, those load screens are literally that fast. Compared to the original one, you were watching it for a small second. But now, it's just lightning quick. You just come out and boom. Oh, what's this they're growing back there? Cool looking fish in here. I'm pretty sure there's a couple more sequences we can trigger out here. Now we can run more freely, thank goodness. Let's take a look at this tree. I know that there's definitely another sequence that triggers. I guess it's just not yet. Oh, here we go. A little delayed.
Keep your balance. That's right. Now listen. Tighten up your abdomen. Straighten up. Find your center of balance. Yes, like that. Yes, good.
You'll notice that this game is very narrative driven, very story driven, more so than overall over the top action. Well, here's Fukusan sitting on his ass in the dojo. Let's go say hi.
Ryo-san, is everything okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I want to ask you about that man.
Oh, that man.
The man called Landi. What did he talk with my father about?
Landi demanded the mirror, and then they threw me out of the dojo.
The black suits? Catch the names?
I don't know. They came out of nowhere.
I see. Thanks, Fukusan. If you remember anything at all, be sure to tell me.
Ryo-san, why? What you gonna do? Ryo-san, where are you going? You're not going after them. Please don't. Look what they did to Hazuki-sensei.
They killed my father, right in front of me. I will have my revenge. I need to do this for my father.
Alright, another notepad. Let's see. Ask around to see if anyone saw men wearing black that day. That's a pretty generic question, Ryo. You have nothing better than that? Alright, so let's head on out of here. We should be good to head out of the backyard now and into the world. Boy, oh boy, I'm still so stoked to be able to play this on here finally. I was always debating it. I thought, when should I finally start up? Because I knew I wanted to do a playthrough of Shenmue, but I never knew when I wanted to start it up. There's one of the homies there, but most of the NPCs, they have like literally nothing to say of intelligence at all. Alright, so we'll keep on moving. This area, all these areas are based off of real places, so maybe not the Hazuki area, but the other ones all are, so I kind of like it. It feels like pretty unique.
Hmm?
Hey, Joe!
Hi, Megumi. You got a kitten in there?
You promise not to tell my mommy?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll show you.
Is this your kitten?
But this kitty, see? She's all alone.
All alone?
Yep. See, the other day, when it rained, a car ran over her mommy. My big sister saw it. She said it was a big black car.
A black car?
Yeah, and she said it was really scary. And then me and Sis, we buried the mommy cat. And so now I can be the kitty's mommy. But Mommy says we can't keep the kitten at home.
So you going to keep her here?
Yeah, everybody's helping out too. Like Kota, Yasuo, and Kaio.
I see.
Kitty don't look so good. Think she's hungry?
Wait a second.
Okay.
Conveniently enough, at this altar, there just happens to be a piece of tofu and some fish sitting up on it. So I know the cat doesn't like the tofu, so we're gonna go with the fish.
do this, so it's easier to eat.
Wow, she's eating!
She's so tiny, but already an orphan.
It's so sad. Yamagi-san almost got ran over too.
Yamaguchi-san?
Yeah, the car was going so fast, he got shocked and fell. And hurt his backside, so now he stays home all day. When I go to the candy shop, I always stop by to visit him.
Yeah, it's close by there. Megumi, you need to be careful around cars too.
Yes.
Well, I've got to go now.
But wait, we gotta think of a name for the kitty.
Oh, well, when I think of a good one, I'll let you know.
You promise? Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Alright, just a cutscene, nothing, I don't think we get any notes or anything from that. Oh yeah, I need to visit Yamagishi-san, so we do get a one note for it. Find it funny how she's talking about, oh, the black car ran over the cat, and he's just like, black car? His mind's only centered on one thing. Into Sakuragaoka. So this is one of the, I guess you could say, slightly more populated areas. So we need to visit the old guy. Wonder if we can get anything from these two.
Oh, hello, Ryo.
Kondo-san, the day of the incident, did you see any men in black suits?
The day of the incident? You mean the day it thundered, right? I didn't see them.
I see. Did anything unusual happen around here that day?
Not that I'm aware of. But you know, Sumiya-san knows about everything that goes on around here. It'd be good if you tried asking Sumiya-san.
I see.
It's kind of funny because they're like, oh, we don't know if anything happened here. I mean, it's like one street. Like if there was a gunshot or a car rode by, you think the whole neighborhood would hear it. Alright, let's head down here.
Excuse me.
Yes?
What's this nameplate say?
It says Tajima.
Does it? I'm trying to find the Yamamoto's house, but see, my eyesight is bad, so...
Don't worry. I'll look for it. Wait for me in that park up ahead.
You're so kind. Thank you so much.
Alright, let's see. Yamagishi-san almost hit by a black car. An elderly lady looking for the Yamamoto house. So, the Yamamoto house is literally, you could spend forever getting lost in here trying to find it. You just have to read all the little nameplates here. But the one we need is right down here. I believe it's this house right here.
Yamamoto. That's it. Guess I'll go get that lady.
I wonder if she's even made it to the park yet. Oh, I keep pushing left to run.
Ma'am, I found it.
Did you? Thank you so very much.
This is it.
Thank you for taking the time to help me, young man.
I have to go now.
There are so few helpful young people these days.
Alright, before we go and talk to the older dude, let's take a look at a couple of things here. Number one, these were super cool back in the day. These toy machines, you can go up and you can buy things from them. If we can get ourselves lined up.
Hey, mister!
Oh no.
Wanna play with me?
Some other time, okay?
All the kids around the town, they all seem to be off their rockers. Alright, let's get ourselves a virtual fighter toy.
100 yen each.
Let's go.
I should buy one.
Hopefully we get something sick. You gotta be kidding me.
Hey.
He's like, hey, what the hell is this? Dice 2.
I should try again.
I was gonna go out on only one, but we gotta get something better than that. There we go.
I know this.
Not bad, allow.
Maybe I should get another.
Not today.
Changed my mind.
Yeah, it's cool. All the items you collect go into this collection here, and then you can open them up in a 3D viewer. This is obviously a Mortal Kombat, a virtual fighter character. I remember he beat my ass a lot as a kid too. Alright, let's take a look inside this store here. We are getting to the objective. We're just taking a look around the town. Oh, most of these convenience stores you can buy, obviously not the whole store up, but there's sometimes a couple of items. What's this? Can't do anything with that. You can see the flyer there. It's hard to hold the camera still, but it's kind of showing prizes. Again, like that's just decorative stuff. It has no real influence on what you can buy in here. Yeah, here's the stuff: salami, squid legs, just random stuff. Really, you don't really have a health bar or anything like that until the combat sequences come. So there's not much to worry about. Damn, lady, you got a bit of a mess going on back there. Alright, that's about it for the store. Trying to make this first video a little bit longer than my normal parts would be, just so we can kind of get a feel and get into the game and stuff. You can also buy a pop from here, we may as well do that. Oh, we'll go with the Jet Cola.
Ooh. Ah, good.
Rio doesn't know how to make things last and take their time. He just crushes the whole can in 2 gulps. Must not be any carbonation in there, because your throat would be burning. Alright, so this is Yamagishi-san's house right here. So let's head on in and talk to him.
Yamagishi-san.
Oh, it's you, Leo.
Oh, don't sound so excited.
How is your back?
Yes, it's much better. But how did you know?
I heard from someone in the neighborhood that you almost got ran over by a car.
Well, it must have been Megumi or Sumiya-san who told you. That driver was insane.
Could you tell me about what happened with that car?
Sure. This black car came flying around the corner over by Sakuragaoka Park and went towards Dubuita.
A black car. Did you see the license plate number?
Maybe if there hadn't been any snow. And to make matters worse, I fell over. So I never had the chance.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear you're okay.
Looks like we got a note upgrade. The black car went towards Dobuita. Maybe people who worked there saw it. So I guess we shall head in that direction next. Multiple ways that we can enter from, but I'm gonna go through this turn that's down here to the right, because this one leads us into basically the top of the area. Because it's kind of a huge U shape. I'm having a hard time figuring out where to stop this video. This is the biggest of the areas so far that we're going to be visiting. But I think I might call it a video here. Let's just talk to these two first. They're always usually assholes.
Got a minute?
Huh? Get out of my space, schoolboy!
Like, why you always gotta be so rude? I don't understand. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a video here, team, for the first one, because there's gonna be a lot going on. But when we get back, we'll head into this new area and we'll check out what's going on, see if we can find out any more about the black car. But if you're enjoying the videos, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back soon with more. And until then, peace.